Israeli forces killed two Palestinian gunmen believed to be responsible for the death of a British-Israeli mother and her two daughters. This happened last month in the occupied West Bank. Authorities said a third person who aided the gunmen was also killed in this raid. Hundreds of people marched in their funeral procession through the streets of Nablus as tensions once again tighten up. Palestinian militant group Hamas said the men killed were members of its armed wing. They also confirmed they had carried out the April 7th attack. A mother and her two daughters were killed while traveling from their home in a Jewish settlement in the West Bank. The incidents came after an exchange of cross-border strikes between Israel and Gaza earlier the week, and following more than a year of violence that has seen repeated Israeli raids in the West Bank, as well as a series of attacks by Palestinians. The shooting attack on the family was described by the British foreign minister as abhorrent. In a radio interview, the family's father thanked the Israeli security forces for carrying out this mission, adding he was consoled by meeting transplant patients this week who had received his wife's organs. Since the beginning of the year, more than 100 Palestinians, most of them fighters and militant groups, but some of them civilians, including children, have been killed by Israeli forces, and at least 18 Israelis and foreigners have also been killed. After the raid, hundreds marched in the streets for a funeral procession, carrying the bodies of the Palestinians killed. A Hamas spokesman threatened revenge for the killing, saying the occupation will pay the price for its crimes against our people.
اليوم قمنا بوقفة للحركة الطلابية جمعاء رافضين للي صار في نابلس من اغتيال للمقاومين وشهداء القسام يلي نفذوا عملية الأغوار ويلي طبعا كانت رد على اللي صار بالمسجد الأقصى اليوم. وكل الطلاب شاركوا اليوم بالوقفة وبإذن الله راح تستمر مسيرتنا في النضال نحو تحرير كل فلسطين.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said that those who harm Israelis will eventually be found. His exact words, quote, "It doesn't matter where you try to hide, we will find you," end of quote. A spokesman for the Palestinian president blamed Israel for the escalation and called on the United States to intervene. For more in-depth stories and world headlines, tune in to SatlujNetwork.com. I'm Ginger Jeffries. Thank you for watching.
Life is not scripted, never foretold. No matter what happens and where it happens, open your eyes and read between the lines, and never stop asking questions or wanting to know more. Discover the unknown. Hear the human story. Be impartial. Be courageous. Find the untold story. And keep the pioneering spirit alive. Committed to truth. Satluj Network, let the truth flow.